What's going on? We are live. We got a package from the Wilderness Preacher. Shout out to Wilderness Preacher. Go check out his channel. He's actually in the chat right now. How you doing?
Very frustrated, but I am doing well.
Paul is ready to roll.
What's funny is I tell you I'm trying to figure something out on my camera so that we could do this, and you're like, "Oh, I'll just call him 67 times to see if I can make it extra difficult on him."
I'm glad I got it going for you. We got some members in the chat. Wilderness Preacher. We got a bunch of members. We'll acknowledge them here in a minute, but we are thankful for all the members. The benefits are secret videos that only go up for maybe 20 or 30 minutes and then take them down. Requests for videos and a bunch of other perks. So this is a package the Wilderness Preacher sent us. It is an ox tape measure. Never heard of them. Never tried them. And we're going to go head to head with a standout challenge to see what the standout on this is and if we can beat Mr. Souls here. We also got a couple of extra goodies.
Your wife needs the password. Yeah, I'm not joking. For you to go give her the password, you go give her the password. I'll show them what I'll be competing with tonight. How's that?
Yeah.
Or don't, whatever. So the first one that I'll be trying is this magnetic heart 30-foot tape measure. That should be interesting. What's up, Rodney? Joshua Wilson.
What's up, Joshua?
Paul W. And then the other one I'll be trying is this 25-foot tough belt, which, I mean, you could typically tell how one of these is going to do by the width of the blade. And this sucker's pretty wide.
Be right back.
All right. So I'm looking forward to doing that. That's going to be good. Oh, and Mr. Joshua Wilson is sending me an early Christmas present, and I'm actually excited about.
I just realized they can hear me because I've got my microphone here.
Yes, we can hear you. Maybe just mute yourself.
Figure it out or reset it or whatever.
What's up, Kansas?
The account numbers are my phone number, right?
He's just going because it is what it is. So he sent me the Bora Porta-Cube, which is something I have wanted for several years and could never justify purchasing myself. And he is kind enough to go ahead and get that and send it. It should be here on Saturday, which means I will be mounting my awesome rigid miter saw to it, and I cannot tell you how appreciative I am of that very generous gift and how much I'm looking forward to using it.
Yeah, man, that's awesome. Okay, so before we get into this package, got some keys here.
You do.
They are for a Ford Escape 2020.
Yeah.
Hybrid. I don't know if that matters. And
not
the way that you access key thing here is you take the key right here. Apparently you pry this. What?
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You should be able to slide that out without breaking it.
Paul, you got to keep us up Sunday night. This is Thursday. You're going to have to keep us abreast of the football game tonight.
Does it not slide out? You go ahead and break your keys. The other one slid out. I got 2 sets.
I just have to do one thing.
There we go. And it takes a CR20 2450, CR2450.
Yeah.
That's a big battery. And
thanks, Wilderness.
You almost need instructions on how to get this sucker out with it. We also got the Klein slide drive. I gave Joshua Wilson my other one. And I want to show you what's special about the Klein slide drive. So hang on a second.
All right.
The Klein slide drive has got to be
practicing my standout.
One of the best things ever invented by almost any manufacturer, for the simple fact that it's 1/4 inch right now, and when you slide this up, now it's 5/16, and it's got a magnet.
That is very nice.
And then you've got your other drivers in there. Now, what's special about Joshua's is he's got the Klein slide drive shaft here. But I went ahead and I gave him the impact rated shaft in his. And then he's got the Klein pieces. This comes with the Schrader core remover. And they market this as the HVAC 8-in-1. And I think it's a huge marketing mistake to call that the HVAC 8-in-1.
Really?
Yeah. They should have called it the amazing 8-in-1, not HVAC, because it limits who's ever going to see it. So there's my 2 cents.
All right.
But it is nice because it's got the Schrader core remover. It's got your control for your thermostat driver, very small.
Mm-hmm.
And it just so happens to have the perfect size to probably pry out this battery.
7-3 Baltimore. Thank you, Preacher. It looks like it's going to be a good game. It does look like it's going to be a good game.
Man, that is a huge battery.
That's what she said.
Look at the size of that thing.
Yeah.
Good old Amazon, man. What would we do without them?
What kind of show you running here? What's up, Ren? Renegades Garage, Wilderness Preacher, Joshua Wilson, Paul W., Rodney Widger, Renegades Garage.
Juan sent me a video of Ren starting to open something that I sent him, but I haven't had a chance to watch it yet.
Okay, Texas Southpaw. Just want to say hi to you guys that are here. We appreciate you being here and all the support you've given us over the years.
It works.
Oh, and Kansas, the Man's Tools is here.
Nice. Just in time. Let's get this thing open. I don't even know.
So Ox, I know from their hammers. I'm wondering if it's the same company.
Hang on. Why is
big batteries? We got something that runs on 3 C's.
Nice.
Where's your tech? I don't know where your Texas buddy is. Southpaw was in here earlier.
All right, let's get this open.
Oh, Philly and KC play this week? Is it in KC? I probably could get tickets.
Oh, it's a good box. Wow.
It is well wrapped.
Oh.
Oh yeah. It's the same company.
Same company.
How wide is the blade?
The blade. Ooh, it's not going to win the challenge.
How wide is it?
Maybe 3/4 of an. I might have an inch on there.
Okay.
Let's see.
I mean, this is awesome, by the way. If you guys don't know about or haven't used the Tough Belt tape measure, I mean, not only is it extremely wide, but look, it's got the fractions on the back as well. So even an apprentice can use it. Clearly defined 1 foot
Nice.
I mean, this is awesome. And remember, whenever you're doing anything in construction, you always burn an inch.
So this says it has a 10-foot standout.
There you go.
Large end hook. It's nylon coated. Easy slides thumb lock.
It's
and
about
a
the
wide
girth.
blade.
My channel.
Inch and a 16th. There's all
Inch
your,
and a 16th. All right, good. Hey, Ox makes a great product.
You know, it's not bad. It's thin, so it's pretty nice. I'm used to bigger tape measures with bigger standouts, so I'm glad to be trying something different than Milwaukee here. Just for comparison, you can see the difference in the thickness. See what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Let's see what it's got. Here we go.
Oh, you're doing the standout right now?
I'm doing the standout right now, baby.
I dig it. Dig it.
I gotta see what it feels like first. So it's got 3 rivets. Count them. 3.
3.
It's got nice back hooks to catch on both sides.
Yeah.
No magnet, and actually that's a good thing, because if you do a lot of metal work, if you cut a lot of metal, like an electrician, or you know, I found this out from my HVAC teacher back in 2007, I guess, something like that, and it wasn't 20, it was 2007. But anyway, he said, you know what's bad about magnets is if you're doing a whole lot of work, and he was a volunteer firefighter, and they were cutting a whole bunch of diamond plate for their fire rigs, and he said, man, it gets stuck on the magnet so much, you just can't use a magnetic tape measure. So magnets are not always a good thing, and I would agree.
Me too. And by the way, we would be remiss if we didn't mention this, but it's not just us that will be participating in the standout challenge. As a matter of fact, we're going to challenge every single one of you watching to record yourselves doing a standout. I've already made the video. I just haven't uploaded it. Challenging every single person to go into Lowe's or Home Depot, grab a tape off the shelf, put it out there, and see how far you can get without hitting anybody or damaging any property.
This is 8 feet right here.
8 feet.
Hang on. That's 9 right there.
Keep going. I like how you baby it.
Okay, I got about 9 foot 2 inches.
9 feet 2 inches.
We're gonna try again.
All right. Do you guys think I can beat 9 feet 2 inches on my first try?
There's none. Yeah. 9 foot 2.
All right.
All right. What you got?
I'm just going to use the heart. So a cheap old Walmart tool or tape measure. I think this sucker sent me back about maybe 18, 19 bucks.
Yeah.
So we'll just see. I don't baby it like you. Oh wait.
I failed. What'd you get? You got a foot.
I should have babied it like you. That's 8 feet.
Okay.
There's 9 feet 2 inches right there.
Okay.
And see, 9 feet 2. So if I get 1 inch, I already beat you.
Yeah.
There's 112 inches. So it's 9 feet 4 inches.
Yep.
We're at 10 feet 5 inches right there.
All right. So when you hold it up and you're up at an angle, I've got 9 foot 9.
I just passed 11 feet. I'm at 11 feet 3 inches, one hand.
You know, I don't know how much these tape measures are, but they're not bad at all. They actually, Because let's be honest, 8 foot is all you need.
It's true.
The code says 10 foot for EMT. Nice. Oh,
So
dude, if my helper did that to my tape measure, I would choke him out with the tape measure.
I'm just doing this to show people that's 11 feet 7 inches. So shut
Full
up.
time. He's anchored against the shelf. Yeah.
11
Oh, wait,
feet.
hang on. I think I see some clamps I can rest mine on. Hang on. Let me try again.
That's 11 feet 7 inches from park.
It's still going. It's still going.
You're that desperate. You got to cheat.
I only got
heard
17 feet.
I heard it break. You fucking cheater.
Yeah.
I guess I could do the tough belt and just put her away right now. So
I like it though, man. It's not
I
bad.
want to know. I want to know if these guys are up to doing the challenge in the store and just recording that stuff.
Yeah, the question is, how much is this thing?
I don't know.
Big thanks to the Wilderness Preacher for sending us this. Go check out his channel.
Man, this tough belt's very impressive. It's actually a great tape measure.
Yeah, I like the tough belts.
It's not fair. Every time I do this, it moves over a foot.
Wilderness said he got 9 with the Husky. I don't even know.
I'm at 9 right now with the tough
all that
belt.
crap away, dude.
I got the tough belt and I'm at 9 right now.
There you go.
I should do it up here.
I've got a 16-footer tough belt somewhere.
I just hit my ceiling with it.
Nice.
There's 10.
Also, shout out to BWs for sending me this microphone so you guys can hear me no matter where I'm at. That's different, right?
Yeah, there's 11.
Paul W says, does Hercules make a tape? My Sean says, I buy 16. The roll is smaller and easier to drop in my pouch. 2. Pack of 10-foot stainless steel tapes on Amazon for 16. 225 is 30. Yeah,
we're at 12 right now. It's actually 12 feet even right now. So it's already the winner.
What angle are we doing? You should do it level. I did mine level when I first started.
So it did 13 feet dead on.
Nice. I'm going to try level. Try it level. This tape measure is old and hurts my throat. Okay.
I do not like the...
A little bit.
Well, I can't do it level because I got shit in my way.
Okay, here we go. I got my tough belt. Actually, I'm gonna go about the same angle you're doing just to see what I can get legitimately. Ooh.
So are you guys not up for the challenge? Is that what you're telling me? I didn't see
11.
anybody say they were up.
I got 11.
It looks like it broke there, sir.
It did break there. 139. Got 11.9.
So
you don't hurt
moral
that
of the story is I'm more of a standout than he is.
Yeah. Well, you got your showers and you got your growers. What can I tell you?
So,
Hey,
Panther, here's what we want you to do. This is simple, guys. It takes no talent, no time, no nothing. All you have to do is literally record yourself with a tape measure, doing as big a standout as you can. No tricks, no buffoonery. Don't hurt anybody. Don't hurt any product or whatever. Just do the standout challenge. Just take a tape measure, put it out there, record it, upload it to YouTube, and tag us.
Yeah.
What's the verdict? The verdict is the tough belt won.
Tough belt did win.
Handily, by the way. The heart was right there at 11 feet.
Let's see. I got to send Joshua a box and I got to send Renegade. And we're going to
all right, Rob.
We should roll a wheel to see who I'm going to send this to.
Okay.
You got a wheel?
No.
Oh, dang. Okay. I had a battery here. Where'd it go?
So Rod's up for it. PCR test is a joke. Common side effects, wearing diapers. Sorry to hear that, my channel. Number between 1 and 10, Wheel of Fortune. Joshua Wilson said he'll give $100 to the winner. Are you in? Are you doing it, Mr. Wilson? I want to hear it. Kansas Tool says 12 feet. Yeah, I got 12 feet. 12 feet. Actually, I got 13 feet on the dot.
So I'm going to tell you right now.
On the dot with the tough belt.
Do it with a Fat Max, and you'll probably get 13.5 horizontal without trying. I've given away all my Fat Maxes. That's really all that I like to buy is Fat Max. It's always been one of the better tape measures that you could buy back in the day. And old habits die hard, I guess. But I don't, man, I wish I could find one here. I'm surprised I don't have one, honestly.
Uh-huh.
It's strange I don't have one, but I think I've given them all away.
You can really hear the creak on this.
Ha I got one that's going to beat you.
Okay, good. You got the Milwaukee over there?
You ready?
13-2. I just got it.
Are you ready?
Not even joking. 13-2 on the nose right there.
All right, you ready? I bet you this one goes further. How far do you think this will go?
I don't think it'll hit 13 feet.
Let me see. Oh, dude, easy. Hang on, let me measure it. Gotta check.
He's such an idiot.
Oh, we're 16 feet away, dude. Easy.
Oh, should I try that? What was 13? So I got the tough belt, StandOUT, horizontal to 13-2.
Okay, I got a Milwaukee here now. We're gonna see what we can get. I've got a night eye somewhere in this shop. We're gonna try it.
The Milwaukee says it can do like 15 feet.
That's BS.
It just broke.
Okay, so it broke at 12'6".
That's not bad though.
Hang on, I've got a brand new Milwaukee.
All right. Oh, that's it. I'm going to put duct tape, measure it out 30 feet and win. All right.
Now, it's been used because I was using it to measure my granite cuts, but it has never left the package.
Oh, well, then it's new.
I think so.
Doesn't the Stud Master do the Stud do 17? I don't know. The new Milwaukee says it'll do 15 feet of StandOUT.
That is 11'7".
Impressive. Milwaukee tapes suck.
Yeah, they do suck.
So who else? I saw Rodney's in. Kansas said he's in. I'm in. Southpaw is in. I just think it'd be great, a bunch of us doing this and make like nobody can get hurt doing this. It's just going to be fun.
I'll tell you something interesting about this one, right? I actually acetoned this one so I could keep it. Oh.
How'd that work out for you?
I don't know. It hurts my stomach just now when I smelled it. But anyway, so we acetoned this one.
Wilderness Preachers in. I love it.
It welded shut, right?
Yeah.
And I had to take my Knipex and just absolutely force it back down. I was trying to whack on it, and I couldn't break it free.
You were whacking it, huh?
And I forced it back down to get it operating again because the acetone melted it.
Yeah.
Man, I love these tape measures though. They're expensive. The ox is still smaller, man. This is actually not a bad tape measure. I would compare this to something like what my dad would like to have carried, where it's thinner and it's just better to carry all day, but it still has a really decent standout. Typically, this is what my dad liked. This is my dad's tape measure. He liked something lightweight that was skinny.
That's actually the one I like. I like the chameleon.
And I got to take care of this one because it was my dad's. But so I'm not going to stand it out. But this was right up the same alley as what a lot of pros would like because it's skinny and it's light. I'm not into the 25s because I'll kill a tape measure before I get to use all 25 feet of them.
Yeah.
But this is a nice tape measure.
Here's my problem with the Tough Belt. And I just extended it. I'm at 10, 11 feet and some change. But when I let off of it, look, what do you want a tape measure to do when you let off of it?
Retract very slowly.
Look.
I actually like that feature. I mean, I get it in like halfway. I don't like when
it went like 4 inches.
Okay.
It came in like 4
inches. I hate when my tape measure slams like this. That's my pet peeves, right? So if my helper breaks my tape measure going down this way instead of like this, or if he lets it slam, it's like, from now on, we're using your tape measure, dude.
There's a little feature here.
Nice. Yes, I like that feature. Okay, let's see what the Night Eye's got.
All right. Remember the mechanical hardwood extension tape measures or extension measures? Yeah. If you guys have watched my video,
we're 112 right now, and it's no signs of breakage.
There you go.
That's 11 feet.
I can see it wobbling pretty good right now.
It's getting ready. I made it to 12. I'm going to try again. I'm going to try again.
If you guys watch my video on Sunday, you would have saw I did the Lincoln Electric.
Nice. So. It's going to break again. See, if you 12. I got 12.
Hey, the 12 is great.
Do I have a tripod that I can't keep? I already trashed it, probably. I might have one in no, I think I trashed it, man.
It was in the shop that he had with the blow up doll and the home that he would take the home movies with.
You said you wouldn't tell anybody.
Yeah, but why did you have a chubby Kathy doll? That's what I want to
know. I thought we said we weren't going to judge each other for our fetishes. I thought that was the line you couldn't cross.
Cool. That's up to you, sir.
Oh, man.
Be back. All right, Kansas. So, again, the winner.
Yeah. You gotta get a Fat Max, man.
I actually really, with the exception of the retraction on this, because I actually you have to manually retract this. With the exception of the retraction on it, I like it.
Let me see. Do I have to manually retract mine, or is yours just broken? I think yours is busted. But I'm cheating because I got a 16, probably with the same spring. So it's gonna.
There, I improved it. You can also hear the freaking the spring when you get it going too far.
Yeah.
You can really hear that sucker whine.
Man.
It's not good.
I guess I hadn't extended these out since I moved because there's very much things in here that I shouldn't be breathing. Okay. Heads for Renegades, tails for Josh. Ready?
Yeah, I'll call it in the
Call it.
air. Heads.
I missed.
All right. I'm ready. Tails.
It is heads.
All right, Ren.
There you go.
See, I was equal. I chose one time and chose one the next. It's
Yeah.
equal.
Cool. This is what
You're
I'm
gonna
talking
beat
about.
I'll tell you what, you want to beat me, you got to be packing more than 13 feet 2 inches.
This is the chuck thing. The other chuck thing that you have right now, Ren, goes to the SCS drill. You can take that collar and slide it off and switch from an SCS chuck to a standard chuck.
Oh, what do you got, George, that you're going to test?
You want a
jacket
16-foot
generator
thing measure.
extension cord for $12 or $25. Woo, that's pretty good. When you start to trash something, ask yourself, would Rod the Bod want this? Rod, you would want everything. You got a I don't even remember, regular $99. That's awesome. That's awesome, Jamie. I was just glowing in the basking in the glory of my overwhelming victory.
Nice. Yeah, this is what you need, Ren. And I found it. These were all in the bottom of a bag that was outside, and it had a leak. It was in 3 different bags, and it got a leak. That's why some of those are rusted. They're already dead to me before I decided that I was even going to give people tools because I was so afraid to,
Shaka Gillis.
What's up, Shaka?
Hey, Shaka, are you going to take us up on our challenge? I want to know, are you going to take us up on the challenge? Shaka's recorded videos before, so I know he'd probably be up for it.
There you go.
So I want to see if he's got the cojones to be the standout challenge. Soul stand. Now it's my standout challenge. I'm like, tag us both. Don't know what it is. So what you do is go into a store, tape measure, and stand that sucker out just as far as you can go and record it. Record what you got, and then upload it to YouTube. Tag both Tactics and I. And then
it bites.
Joshua Wilson's going to donate $100 to the winner. That's what he said. We're going to have just like a little fun challenge. I got a video coming up on it here in the next day or so. I'll probably put it out. For the first time since I can remember, I have a gluttony of videos that I can put out that I am just sitting on. I think I've got like 13 videos, maybe even more than that, but 13 videos that I have recorded that are sitting on my phone and ready to go.
Sitting on them like that.
Chop has probably got a Makita tape measure that he's been dying to bust out.
Yeah, I think he's got a Ryobi one actually.
Ooh, Ryobi. Even saying it like that, I feel like an idiot. Ryobi.
Nice.
Oh, and you can't hurt any product or any people. No cheating.
Yeah.
I think he backed out. I got to be honest with you. I think Shaka backed out.
Oh, he's gonna do it. He's gonna win too.
We're gonna see.
Brad,
are you gonna do this? Are you gonna be in part of this standout challenge?
He wants that $100.
Rodney's in. He already said he was in. Joshua, Kansas, a bunch of people already said they're in. I didn't see if Jamie True said that they were in, so we're gonna hold some feet to the fire. I just think it'll be fun, and it's nothing that's gonna be too serious, and nobody can get hurt.
What's the number to beat right now?
13 feet 2 inches.
Nice. I think the Fat Max will do that all day.
Well, let's do it before Christmas. It's got to be done before Christmas.
There you go.
You say that, but you still have to walk your happy ass into the store, grab a Fat Max off the shelf, and pop, pop, pop.
Yeah. Oh, we got to do it in the store.
In the store.
In the store.
I don't want, like, because if you do it at home, some of you guys would do some trickeration, right? You would cheat a little bit.
I think if you do it at home, you should have to unbox it as you're doing it.
That could be. And we want to get just the point where it breaks. We want to see what the measurement is when it breaks. Because I just did it live at 13.2.
Nice.
So I think that's a good mark to get. And we're not competing. You and I are not competing. We just did our little deal here. We can't win no matter what. We don't want to win.
Right.
This is for you guys. The winner gets it. I am at home. I also did it in a video in Lowe's. And I think
this was Cole's idea. This wasn't my thing.
So you got to do it at the store to be qualified. That's right. It's got to be in the store to qualify. And if you can't do it in the store, then you can't win, because I am not convinced that people won't try to cheat and use some like freaking fishing wire or like fishing string or whatever to make it just one store. It doesn't have to be both, just one store. I just want to make sure it's even. Like everybody's at the same place. Like there is no like cheating that can go on.
Spray adhesive.
So I think that's fair. I think that would be fun.
If we hear a leaf blower in the background, we're gonna know what's up.
Yeah. Do you guys think that would be fun? I saw a couple of people said they were going to do it, but I think this would be fun. What do you guys think?
You do like a Marilyn Monroe over the gutter. The tape measure. Get the
Jamie, that's awesome.
Scanner and say, here's the button to get the screen you want, just in case I'm busy.
All right, Joshua. I don't believe you. I don't believe you do that. So nice. Apparently I'm the only one that thinks this is going to be fun. I think it just sounds okay. All right, there you go. I think it would be fun just to get, like, it doesn't have to cost us anything. We could just go do something stupid and have a good time doing it.
Yeah.
Plus, I'm 68 and I'm a turtle, not much standout. Well, Rodney, just because you can't see it any longer doesn't mean it doesn't stand out from the hair. All right. All right. I'll put out the video either tomorrow or the day after that, letting everybody know. And the cutoff on it will be, let's say.
Rodney's going to whip it out in the store. He's going to be calling you to bail him out.
I'll be like, Rodney, who? Let him rot. I came up with this like a few days ago because I did it in the store. I did it in Lowe's. I'll be honest with you. I can't do it in Home Depot.
Would that be your aggravated mopery?
No, that's yes. I mean, Rodney's technically blind, so yeah. I cannot do it at Lowe's or at Home Depot because Home Depot is just too busy in my area. Like all the contractors, everybody go there. You never get in an aisle by yourself. It's always somebody. And typically it's one of the people with the big freaking Ballymore cart deal trying to kick you out of the aisle so they can do nothing. But Lowe's, man, I can walk around Lowe's all day, probably not only see two other people.
Less busy.
Well, yeah.
Nice.
I mean, literally, I recorded for over an hour at Lowe's the other day, and I
Joshua
got like
Wilson said to
3
go to a
people in
different
the shot.
state. Josh Wilson's going to go to a different state. They're going to unlock his tape measures from behind the cage. And then as soon as he pulls it out, someone's going to ditch out the store.
I don't know. I was just like, man, this is going to be fun. And you guys already saw me do it. I did it in a video. So I did it in Lowe's. I took the challenge myself, but I don't want to win.
Nice. What'd you get in the store?
I wasn't even trying, but I got like 9.5 feet.
Okay, so that's the number to beat right now in the store.
Ron Cohen. Tape measure lockdown. That might be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, they lock them up in California.
Everything's behind a cage pretty much. As soon as Joshua Wilson goes to grab hey, can you get me that tape measure? I need to do something real quick.
You know what? You know what I am surprised at, and I might be the only one that's surprised by this. But when I was a kid, you could go into any store, hardware store, pharmacy, department store, and get razor blades like right off the shelf. Now they're all locked up. Like you have to ask for a razor blade.
The first time I saw something locked up, it was actually in Louisiana. They had like hard liquor on the end caps in like a grocery store. In Commie, Washington, yeah.
Damn. Well, I can't wait for the day where they put you in a cage and all this stuff is out, and then they just have like you can remote control anything, and then you just have
you're in the cage yourself.
You just scan what you want. That way they don't have to worry about you touching anything.
I like at Lowe's, everything's a twist now, especially all the Klein tools. So they can hear if you're stealing this stuff. It's like, grr, grr, grr. It's like, get him, I can hear him. He's spinning it faster.
Yeah, they wheel you around on the cart. You get to point at the stuff you want. I want that. I want that.
Spray paint is locked up.
It's ridiculous.
The only thing that's locked up here in Texas, man, is the power tools, and not even the Ryobi stuff. Just the Milwaukee, DeWalt, and not even the Makita stuff is locked up. I don't think it's only the Milwaukee and stuff.
Yeah, nobody.
So when do they let you out of the cage?
Oh, they let you only after you pay for the stuff you pointed at.
How about when you go to Walmart and technically the stuff that you paid for, you paid for it, right? But they still want to check your receipt. Like, it's my stuff. They shouldn't.
You know what I do? I look at them and go, if it's in my cart, that is my property. I do not give you permission to search my property. It's actually true, by the way. Legally, it is
fun because there's no chance that something's going to be in that cart that I didn't pay for. So I just let him waste his time.
Not me. I'm like, yeah, right. Keep on going.
Man, you got to figure they got to catch at least some people, right?
No. Criminals don't stop for old people. If you saw Rodney outside of Home Depot and Rodney's like, hey, let me check your receipt, make sure you paid for this material. You stop him? I'd be like, first of all, I'd step right over him. I'd look back and I'd be like, dude, how's my hair smell?
Joshua says, I look around all suspicious and then pretend like I'm going to run.
I don't stop.
Once you pay, you get discharged. It should be like the propane vendors. Have you seen that now? They got the automatic propane. How do you buy your oh, you got a tank, don't you?
Yeah, they deliver it to my house, dude.
It doesn't leak anymore either.
That's amazing.
That sensor. It was pretty funny. You had a leaking propane tank for like 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
And then Top Test sent you something. And then you're doing a video and you're like, hey, wait a second, this thing's leaking.
Oh yeah. The best part is I did the video. I called my propane provider out here. And I was like, hey, do you know what that sound is? This is the sound of the gas leaking coming from a propane tank. The one that your guy keeps telling me isn't there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and they're like, well, how do you know it's a gas leak? I'm like, I got a gas leak detector. That's what the beeping noise is. I go, well, we'll send somebody out there right away. But the funny thing is, I was going through about 4 tanks a year for the 3 years that I had told them that I had a leak, and they told me I was a liar, in essence. I was going through about 4 tanks a year. In the last year, we haven't gone through 1 tank. We still have 30%.
Oh yeah. What? How much is a tank? Like 1,500?
500 gallons.
500
But
gallons.
to get it filled is
$3 on the corner for you, buddy.
it's like $2 and some change, like $2.32 a gallon right now.
Is that all you charge to fill you up?
Yeah, I mean, you got to buy a minimum of 250 gallons for them to come out.
Right on.
I used my nose, and the worst when I do it, and I would call them up, and I'd be like, "Hey, my propane tank is leaking." Like I could smell it. I'm like, my propane tank is leaking.
Yeah.
And the guy would come out, and he's like, "Oh, he'd be like, oh, that's because your pressure is low, or it's because we just filled it." Like those were the excuses that he would give me every single time. Didn't matter what time of the year it was. So I went from spending and propane kind of cheap. So I went from about spending around $2,500 a year in propane 3 years ago to about maybe $500 a year now. $600 a year, somewhere in that neighborhood.
That's not a leak. That's a rattlesnake.
I don't smoke, so lighting a match was never an issue. And the propane tank is out back, so I'd really only ever notice it when I was mowing the lawn.
Nice. All the sparks and the friction.
I'm just saying they did me so dirty, and they offered me zero money refund. Like they were just like, yeah, we screwed up.
Sounds about right. So the propane's the one above the ground. The butane they bury, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it will turn back into a liquid if it gets too cold, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, yes. Do they own the tank? No. No, they never own the tank. The worst part is I've got a total of 3 tanks because it's multiple properties and whatnot. And the one that was at the other house was leaking, and I caught it while the guy was there the one day, and I was like, "Hey, you can't leave my tank leaking like that." He told me I didn't know what I was talking about, and I literally had some Windex in the garage on it with some Windex. And I was like, yeah, that's a leak, and made him fix it while he was there.
Dang. How old are these guys that come service your tanks?
The guy that was doing it was like in his early 20s.
Okay, well that checks out. Just checking.
I get my bottles filled lower than capacity.
Time of day in the sunshine.
Hmm.
Lower than the capacity. Based on the ambient temperature, I guess. It'll fill up more.
Yeah, colder days it should. You should get more. That's why you should fill up only in the morning in your car.
Oh.
You'll get more.
Really?
Yeah.
This isn't like the 100 pounds of feathers, 100 pounds of bricks. Which one's heavier?
No.
Okay, just checking.
10-7 Bengals. Thank you, Preacher. I appreciate the updates. No, I think it's one of those things. Like the level of service that you like in New York City, you call and you say, "Hey, I got a gas leak." They shut down a whole block.
Yeah.
I'm not even joking. I had a gas leak out of the oven. I couldn't find where the gas was leaking, first of all, or else it wouldn't have been a big deal. but I couldn't find where the gas was leaking. But I came home from work one day and just the smell of natural gas was overwhelming. And I call up the natural gas. I'm like, hey, got a leak. Don't know where it is. And they're like, can you go shut it off? I'm like, dude, I can't even walk in the house.
Dang.
So literally they had like 3 trucks show up. The fire department was there. And then the natural gas company, they actually show up with their own trucks, and you get the police. So they shut down a whole block in New York if you have a natural gas leak.
Dang. Out here, if you have a leak, Atmos Energy or whoever will show up, the gas people, and they'll put a lock on your thing. They got like a big old overmold, lock, whatever. And I made the mistake of calling because I was staking in 4x4s to shore up a whole bunch of sand to put the hot tub on. And I kind of thought the gas line was going to be somewhere in the yard. I didn't know it was going to only be like 12 inches deep. And I cut the EMT to like 10 inches long for each one, just enough to hold it. And I'm pounding it in. So I drilled a 7/8 hole with an auger into the 4x4s, and I took the EMT and I was pounding in like a steak. And the last one, man, I smacked it, and I was like, kind of smells a little bit like gas. So I was like, maybe it's the galvanic action of the two metals, because it will do that sometimes. Like it just smells kind of metallic-y. And about that time, Angela comes out the back door, and she's like, why does it smell like gas in the backyard? It's like, damn it. So I call up there, and he put a lock on my meter. I was like, wait, you're locking it? He's like, yeah, you got to get a test. You got to do this. You got to do that. Learn never to call them, man, because it was on my side. It wasn't on their side, but they still locked the meter.
Hey, Ren, are you still here? If you are, I want to know, did the tools that Coachy sent you smell? Like, did it burn your throat?
Yeah.
I can't have said something maybe, but
Kansas said they did his.
Interesting.
If they do, throw them in the bushes, man. Don't use them. You don't want to deal with what I dealt with. But I did talk to a sanitationist or hygienist or whatever for cleaning and remediating. And they did confirm that they don't reproduce. They're like a byproduct of the mold. So when 2 molds get in the same area, they let off these mycotoxin spores to decrease the competition versus the other molds. So like they're to try to kill the other molds, what they're doing. And then humans are like, kind of in the crossfire of what's going on.
Yeah.
And they're really bad for us. So once you get rid of the producer, there's no more continuous mycotoxins. But keep in mind, there's I think it's like 270,000 on a pinhead. So there's millions on a surface.
Right.
There you go. But there is a chemical that we discovered from the last live. I think we're talking about it. And Robert Walton is actually going to help me make one. So the U.S. government has one that's called DF200.
Right.
And we looked up the particles because, Robert Walton does the he's not a bug guy. I don't want to insult him by saying he's a bug guy, but he's very licensed for what he does, very smart, and knows exactly how to treat every type of bug and pest. And he looked up what a surfactant. Yeah, surfactant. So a surfactant is something, if you've got something with a waxy layer on it, you put like a surfactant in your pressure washer, and it helps you destroy that waxy layer so you can get the soap into whatever you're trying to clean. So there's a surfactant that goes in there, and then there's a type of acid, and he looked up what type of acid it is, and essentially it is hydrogen peroxide and vinegar. And that's the three ingredients. Now we don't know what surfactant helps penetrate. So we don't know what the proportionates are for everything, but we have bought the acid already compiled together on Amazon, and then I'm buying the surfactant, so I should be able to mix it in a 1-to-10 ratio, I believe, and then ionize it with a sprayer or fog it, and it should penetrate and kill the mycotoxins.
Well, if anybody knows how to penetrate with micro anything, it would be you.
Yeah. You need the really, really precision tweezers.
You use the ones that come to a fine point so you can still get
it. That's the ones you need. POEA, poly. I'm not even going to try it.
Polyethoxylated amine.
Polyexylated talloamine. That heirloom cabinet needs to be treated and encapsulated with a new finish. That heirloom cabinet is gone, and my neighbor completely hooked me up. I don't want to talk too much about what's going on with everybody, but you know, the neighbor had hookups, and a trash truck drove down the front of my house when they're only allowed to go into the alley, and threw away all kinds of stuff for me. And the neighbors here are awesome, man. We're in a way better place. Everyone's always walking their dog. We've probably met literally 40 different people we've met. They stop. Say that 10 times fast.
Ren, when you open Coochie's box, did you get any like burning in your throat? Did you have any anal itch afterwards? I'm just curious as to the effects here.
I will be sending you a battery, Ren. It might be leaking. I don't know. I've cleaned them all, so I don't know which ones are leaking or not. But if they are, you can return them to Lowe's. But I'm going to send you do you know what the cheapest surfactant is? Robert Walton said that there was one at not Harbor Freight. What's the other one?
Northern Tool?
Yes. What'd you call it?
Northern Tool.
Northern Tool. Yeah, there's a surfactant at Northern Tool. For a second. Drug dealers walking dogs. Yeah. So it's pretty cool. The neighbors have a 3-year-old that, or maybe she's 4, but she likes to play with my 3-year-old, and it's just good over here, man. It's pretty cool.
It smelled funny. You don't want to know where it was before you said it.
I'm not gonna lie. Would you say it smelled like a chemical, or did it smell like a sweet
booty hole?
Did it smell like a sweet, pungent, almost like if you had a intake leak, but also dust?
Are any of you guys interested in how I keep my tools looking so clean? Because I did that video and I'm hesitant on whether I should release it or not. Community friends are awesome. Yes, they are.
No, he was gonna have me.
Let me go smell the scarf.
Okay. Oh, where is it?
All right. I'm not interested. So
I'm totally paying attention. 100%.
No.
He pays attention to you as good as he pays attention to me.
I'm paying attention to you right now. What are you talking about?
If you took your shirt off, he'd pay more attention to you.
Whoa, don't do that. There could be a reflection behind us.
There is no reflection back there. It's all
a reflection in my glasses.
Mike's tools smell different to begin with. Biden wants to smell heading down to the garage now.
Get up now. Hang on. She used the magical key.
See, I told you. Did it smell like pot? So it had a chemical smell to it or a sweet booty hole smell? I want to know.
I found it. This is the whole. They can hear me right now.
Ah, to be young.
Oh man. Oh yeah, we gotta get Biden to smell it. King sniffer right there.
Mm.
We just
Well,
dressed it up as a
you'd
small
have to
child.
put it on an
Nobody knows
underage
into
girl,
it.
right?
Just what? You got to dress it up as a small child.
Yeah, an underage girl.
Put some hair on it, like a wig. Gotta add.
I've got a blonde wig.
Heading down to the garage now. Are you going to do the standout challenge, Joshua?
So I got the home. Hey, nice, George.
I forget which hurricane it was. I had a girlfriend whose parents were without lights and gas. Went over and loaned them my Coleman stove.
Okay.
Got the whole community fixed up with coffee. That's awesome.
Like not fresh clothing.
So that scarf has been outside the garage, like within 8 inches of the garage door, just out for the last probably month. Then I hosed it off and I wrung it out with the glove on. And then I put it in a bag for you, buddy. That's all I did.
Love.
No, I think the sun might have finally baked it to death. It actually wasn't bothering my throat, but it's a really nice piece of flex merch that I knew you would like. I probably could have kept it. But I didn't wash it, dude. Don't wear it. I didn't wash anything, guys. And what you're seeing, so
Joshua's going to be wearing that flex scarf when he's in the store doing the standout challenge.
The last video that I did, it got about 1,000 views. But I want to point something out to you. I don't know if everybody saw it. I'm going to point something out to you. Hang on.
Is it the blue?
That thumbnail is dope with the gorilla.
Yeah. That is definitely you when you don't shave.
Hang on.
All right, so only one person wants to see me clean or see the product that I use to clean tools. So maybe I won't release the video.
I want to see it.
You already know what I use.
I still want to see it.
Oh,
hang on. Where's that video at? All my tools are trash. Here it is. Okay, I'm gonna
2 full whiffs. Oh, Joshua Wilson's gonna be dead now. I use super slick stuff. Oh, all right.
I want to see it too. Nice. Okay, hang on. I'm going to present this first because I got to share the
video
audio.
I took. The tool looked absolutely trashed. It was filthy top to bottom, and when I got done, brand new.
Did it switch tabs in it? You can't see the screen anymore.
We can see the screen that says video details, and all my tools are trash.
No, it switched screens on you. Hang on, I gotta stop and then reload.
All right. All right. It's for cleaning tools or Houdini is good. Oh, all right.
Okay, so check this out. This is what's crazy, right?
And Baltimore. WD-40. It is not WD-40.
Can you see this?
Don't think
18 gauge, yes.
Trash. This is a brand new box.
Can you see that? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, great.
Let's give it a sniff.
Do you see that little dust?
I could see the
look
dust.
at this. This is insane. So
you can actually see the dust, on it.
You can see all that dust right there.
Yes.
That's on the top layer. So I would expect to see dust on the top layer, even though I've never opened this box of nails in my life. It's just been inside of a cabinet, not even out on a shelf in my garage. This has been inside of a cabinet, stacked on other things, you know?
Man, if you look at
and underneath
you can
each
actually see that's
like,
not sawdust,
section
guys.
of nails is the freaking micro dust, dude. Are you kidding me?
That's something.
See how they're like
That's
in there?
Like it got into every nook and cranny
in between the stack of nails.
Like, look at that.
It's impressive. Yeah, I see it.
I don't know, man. We had a crazy outbreak. You know, if the tools bother you guys, you know, please seriously throw them away because
send them back.
I had dust on that level. Sorry, wrong button.
Send him to Tools with Souls, and he will show you all what to use to clean them and get them all spiffy. I am seriously convinced that I know of 2 products that are readily available to me because of where I live that I am fairly certain will kill these. One of them is actually an enzyme, and it eats bacteria but causes no damage. And then the other one is a lubricating product that I am fairly certain will destroy that stuff.
Oh, that's a good idea, Joshua. I've also got nails too. Where did I put them? Let me go grab a brand new box of nails.
All right.
Hang on.
That's it. My puppy came down to visit me, and now I don't know where she is. It's hard to lose a Great Dane, but I sure in the hell did it. Yours are completely clear. Joshua, did he send you a tool other than like the scarf, but did he send you an actual tool? I'm just curious because you have Break It. And I'm pretty sure that if you put Break It on there, that it will kill those enzymes or kill that bacteria. Because that's what mold is a bacteria. Just a screwdriver? That's a tool there, sir.
This is sorry. Hang on.
Easy for you to say.
Okay. Dude, shout out to BW again for sending me this, man. Very nice lavalier mic.
It is a nice mic.
It is. It comes in a nice case.
Yeah. Can I get more? I can. It's just expensive. I can get as much as you want.
This is a factory box from Home Depot. Not opened yet.
Yeah. Lexi. Baby girl. Come to daddy. Come here. Oh, she's going upstairs. The other puppy's barking at her, so she came down here to visit me. Hey, it looks clean.
Yeah.
No sticky residue.
Nails were clear. Nice.
Actually, I'll just give you the number to the company, and you can deal with them direct. I'll get it for you. I need to get some Break It. Do you have a coat? I don't. I'm not affiliated with the company in any way, shape, or form.
They don't even know he does this.
No,
You could probably reach out at this point. You got so many followers. You could probably reach out.
It's ridiculous. So the way I found it was the dude was doing a demonstration on a home show like 10, 12 years ago. And I got a couple of cans there. And then I thought nothing of it. I'm like, screw it. Like, thought nothing of it. And then doing the channel, I was like, I keep seeing people use WD-40 the wrong way. I keep seeing people use a lot of things the wrong way. But I see them using WD-40 the wrong way. I'm like, that's not the product you use for that. And so I reached out and I got to Break It. I paid. So 6 cans cost me $120, just straight up. They're expensive. They're not cheap. But 6 cans of that was $120, and I paid full price. And I was like, "There you go. I'm going to show this product. I'm going to do the demo that they did because it was something that WD-40 and PB Blaster used to use before they changed their formulas and became less effective." And I used that, but I'm pretty sure that if you spray Break It on those tools, on that screwdriver or whatever, it will kill that mold, the microtoxins. I am convinced of it because I know what is in the product.
Yeah.
And I'm damn near tempted to send you.
There is only one registered product that was made by the U.S. military.
Yeah.
That is recorded to do what it needs to do.
I can almost guarantee you that it will. And the other product that I think of is actually one that they use in the hotel industry. to pour down the drains. They use it for vomit on the floor.
Yeah.
They use it for mold damage, like severe mold damage after a flood, and it's called Biomatic. And it comes in a spray bottle, like just a traditional spray bottle. But the way it works is that it has an enzyme in it that thrives and eats. It eats any kind of bacteria or organism. Like it's no joke.
Yeah. Yeah. Those toxins have a shell. You can't even drown them. You got to have a surfactant.
Yeah.
To penetrate, apparently. So.
Well, we've got some home chemists here. This will be interesting. I don't know if I can read the can anymore because I'm old.
The kids might go a little bit crazy there. I might have to go give my wife some backup.
Yeah.
Made by Ultrachem.
But made by Ultrachem in Kansas City. So this has ethylene. Wow. It has petroleum distillate, carbon dioxide, which is the spray. Like that's how you get it out. Sorbitan monooleate and methyl silicate. But I'm pretty sure that this is going to kill that shit.
Be interesting to know. The only way to know is if I send you something.
Send me something. Send me the worst thing. What's up, Juan? Send me the worst thing, and I'll send it back to you when it's done.
Maybe I'll send you the best thing.
Whatever, man. I actually have both of those products in my house, and I cannot tell you how much that shit costs me every time I order it, but it's worth it.
I'm hoping to get my hands on the 12-volt barrel grip.
I work at Break It.
I'm hoping to get my hands on the M12 jigsaw, the new one.
Okay.
So I'll send you the barrel grip.
Whatever. You know I'm not going to want a barrel grip, so I'll definitely send it back to you.
Okay.
As you can, and I can attest.
I'm going to get.
They would ship. They do send to California. They do ship to California. I do know that much.
So it says I ordered it for you, but they canceled it. Angry. Yeah, there's not very many around right now. They're hard to find. Appreciate the effort.
Yeah. So in the hotel industry, they call Biomagic because you could literally spray it on anything, leave it for 24 hours, and it's done.
Yeah. Speaking of done, the kids are done. I got to get. You guys take it easy. Thanks for all the support, and don't forget.
Blow them like you know them.
If you're a mojito guy.